one yet.
And lunging after him, Drummond just brushing the boot or the leg on the way through, and that was enough. There's Stiller. Stiller drives it beyond the wing. Black behind Russell, falls in front. Simpson on the half volley to Waite, goes back looking for Simpson, who'll want his left peg. Kept the ball in front valiantly, but legged his opponent Redden. Free kick was paid. Advantage then to Johnston. Up goes Brown. He wants a free kick. He's got 7, nothing doing. Not 7 free kicks, 7 goals. Thornton, Walker, Armfield, a late inclusion. Bauer would have been very handy. Tom mentioned that at the start. There goes the kick through centre field. Carrazzo missed the football. Taken behind by O'Halpin. Floats it across the 50. Good mark, Robinson. There's still time.
You're right on it.
Robinson 52 metres out. Can he get the distance? I doubt it. Betts lurking. Don't tell me he's a marking threat. Goes towards the pocket. O'Halpin on the lead. Merritt. He's been pretty good back there too, Merritt. It's been an interesting, absorbing duel. Tim?
Well, the Browns form has disrupted Carlton now because they've actually had to shift Jared Waite from the forward line to play that free player in front of Brown. So now they're really going to be forced to run and actually carry the ball right into their forward line. So it's going to make life difficult for them because there's an extra line back there.
Power did well to Staker. Bought some time, Staker cleverly. Drummond's hands okay to Power. They've worked it well, the Lions. Stiller's kick well weighted. There was Waite, Tim just talking about him, and he played that role perfectly on that occasion. But the ball is a long way from Carlton's goal.
Yeah, certainly Waite hasn't really looked that dangerous a forward tonight. Maybe just trying to get him back, help out in the air, but see if they can generate that extra player back to get some run.
Warnock to Gibbs, and now to Simpson.
Simpson through midfield, slips it away. Not a good hand pass. The man receiving it, Robinson, had to jump, and as a result, cost him some time. There goes the kick from Wedge. Inside the forward 50. Favola hands to it, couldn't hang on. Missed by Redden, swooping on the loose ball Johnston, but it's coming back.
Favola's free kick.
Jefferson's been impressive, I think. He's really held firm from the bit of a torrid start, and he stuck to his task very well.
Hand in the back. Still a free kick.
Jamison not happy, but Favola.
He stayed with the lead, but the rich kick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It enabled him to make full pace into the footy.
What do they say about living and learning? Some guys just live. Favola only has to look about 20 metres away for his inspiration. This could be the making of him. Jonathan Brown just showing him what's required. And that's not a put down of Fev. It's just what a difference we've seen in the two key forwards tonight. Favola kicks it behind. But as they say in the classics, that's a pretty handy one.
3-2 to Fev. Kick. First 3 that he had kicks with. He's been sparse getting the ball, but 10 between them. You take that every week. Houlihan. Wide. Has he got it long enough to Maguire? Well done, O'Halpin. A pretty good match. Range that looked deliberate.
This is the time of the game for Carlton that you want Brown down your end, don't you? When it's really everyone's tired, someone needs to be able to win a contest.
Favola, perhaps.
So against Favola, coming back to Murphy.
Late contact. Watch out, Brendan. That's it, marks there, Brendan. Right there.
So Murphy running around for Favola, banging the ball forward. Henderson almost held it, and then it slipped through his fingers again. Power to Rich, and Rich with a bit of power to Johnston.
Away he goes around the outer side, the former Demon. Couple of bounces, carries the ball to about 70 metres from goal and pinpoints it. Go back and kick it, Jonathan Brown.
Just his work rate is massive.
He did, He actually, it was interesting when Johnson had a bit of space up forward. There was a chance he could have kicked it long and Brown had the space behind him, but he actually still came forward.
Yep.
And that was probably his third lead because Johnson held onto the footy, but he just had to keep moving. Eventually it's a short little 15-metre pass. But
that's where the rule is unkind, actually, when they put them on the clock, because he is Very tired, I would think, from the running he's done. And now being forced to keep Australia beautiful.
Does it all.
It's a cute angle. We might get a look from behind Brown. He'll aim it at the right goalpost, just try and draw it from right to left.
He's like one of those baseball coaches, Tom, sometimes in the dugout. When they think they've been hard done by. Now, going at his 8th. Love him to kick it. Not quite. Brennan! They're starting to celebrate at the Gabba. Hard-fought victory, but a victory nevertheless. Jared Brennan.
It's a big leap, isn't it? Nobody to help him up, just leap into the air.
He's a remarkable player. Take nothing for granted, hits the post, but Carlton had a lot of those earlier.
Lee, has he fulfilled his potential, do you think? I mean, you've seen him from the very start.
Well, I think he's going to be better from 25 to 30 than he was from 20 to 25.
A lot to look forward to. Good tackle, tally for Fowler. Well, he had time then, Fev. Plenty of it. He's turning into a bit of a messy night for him, isn't it? I mean, his team's going to have a good win, and his captain has been magnificent. Pat full. Leuenberger went through. Johnston, Rich, Waite. I think a bit of a Tim Watson there with a high jump and a step and getting the ball and then crisscrossing the ground to Thornton. And a tough night, Thornton. He would have been disappointed when Bauer didn't pass the fitness test. Down the line, Henderson, 3 goals. Not much of the footy though. And Merritt wraps him up.
Just on Jared White, I think one of the benefits about putting him behind the players, you forget that he's missed a lot of football, and I think when you're getting back into that rhythm of the game, it might be easy to do that from half-back as opposed to finding your own footy across the half-forward line.
Well done by Gibbs after Cruiser knocked it down. Gibbs hooks it down towards full forward. Over the top, Staker got a fist on it. Stiller with nicely. Power has been reliable, not 15 the call. Johnston feeds it back now. Staker once more. Kicks it to the defensive 50. Padfill has had a reasonable night, but he's having a lamentable moment. It falls behind to Betts. Betts lines up at goal and misses. He's kicked 4 behinds, and we said he's kicked 1 goal in his career at this ground. Well, tonight he's gone close on about 3 of those 4 occasions.
He'll be ruining those early misses, the Blues.
Power busy.
They've got reasonable value out of their big forwards. Our help has been pretty good, but Betts and Yarran just a couple of, 6 behinds between them. They've had shots, but just very sloppy.
Lee, they've only Brisbane when they play at home in the first 2 rounds at the Gab have only ever been beaten once.
Yeah,
I think this is the 17th or 18th game they've played. It's a terrific start. Play your first 2 at the Gab and get to 2-0. They're nicely placed, aren't they?
Well, you do come up and you feel the humidity when you come from the southern states straight away. It's obviously taking its toll.
It's been a good win, a very good win from behind at 3/4 time. Fev kicked 3, got them early though. 107 to 88. There are a lot of talking points going into this match, and a lot will be spoken about it. Favola on the winning team. But I reckon he and his teammates have got their captain to thank for so much of that. That's nice. That's a good response with Waite.
There's no doubt about that. I think it's great for Fev too. He started the game like a house on fire, and then probably for the first time in his career, he hasn't been the real focal point, and Jonathan Brown's taken over. Good camaraderie, I think.
Yeah.
It's on that point. Favola, Brown was inside 50, target 17 times.
Yeah.
Favola 8.
So a big, strong finish by the Lions. After Carlton threatened to win it, they jumped them in the second half. One more scoring shot for Carlton.
This has been a Fox Sports presentation.